Hello everyone, my name is Amrin Shabbir Chaudhary and I am lecturer in Arihan Junior College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Camp, Pune. In previous video, we learned derivative and its applications. Now today, I am going to explain you integration. First we see introduction of integration. In differential calculus, we study differentiation or derivatives of some functions. We saw that derivatives are used for finding the slopes of tangents, maximum or minimum values of the function. Now we will try to find the function whose derivative is known or given f of x. We will find g of x such that g dash x equal to f of x. Here the integration of f of x with respect to x is g of x, or g of x is called the primitive of f of x. For example, we know that the derivative of x cube with respect to x is 3x square. So, d upon dx of x cube equal to 3x square, and integral of 3x square with respect to x is x cube. This is shown with the sign of integration, namely integration. We write integration of 3x square into dx equal to x cube. Consider the following examples. Suppose we want to determine a function whose derivative is 3x square. Since we know that dx cube upon dx equal to 3x square, therefore the required function is f of x equal to x cube. X cube is called integral of 3x square with respect to x, and this is written as integration of 3x square dx equal to x cube. The symbol integral, called the integration sign, was introduced by Leibniz. Dx indicates that the integration is to be taken with respect to the variable x. Now we see definition of integral or primitive or antiderivative of a function. If f of x and g of x are two functions such that d by dx of f of x equal to g of x, then f of x is called an integral of g of x with respect to x. It is denoted by integration of g of x dx equal to f of x, and read as integral of g of x with respect to x is f of x. Here we say that g of x is the integrand. This process of finding the integral of a function is called integration. Thus, integration is the inverse operation of differentiation. For example, derivative of x raised to 4 equal to 4 into x cube. Therefore, integration of 4x cube dx equal to x raised to 4. But note that derivative of x raised to 4 plus 5 equal to 4 into x cube. Derivative of x raised to 4 minus 8 equals to 4x cube. What is the observation? Can you generalize from the observation? Here we can say that 5 and 8 are constant and derivative of constant is 0. In general, derivative of x raised to 4 plus c equal to 4x cube, where c is any real number. Hence, in general, we write integration of 4x cube dx equal to x raised to 4 plus c. The number c is called constant of integration. Here we have some important functions. Like first one is derivative of x raised to n equals to n into x raised to n minus 1, and integration of x raised to n dx is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Similarly, here we have three more formulas. Rules of integration. Theorem 1. If f is a real valued integrable function of x and k is a constant, then integration of k into f of x dx equal to k into integration of f of x dx. Theorem 2. If f and g are real valued integrable function of x, then integration of f of x plus gx d of x equal to integration of f of x dx plus integration of g of x dx. Theorem 3. If f and g are real valued integrable functions of x, then integration of f of x minus g of x dx equal to integration of f of x dx minus integration of g of x dx. Generalization of 1, 2 and 3. Corollary 1. If f1, f2 fn are real integrable functions of x and k1, k2 kn are scalar constants, then integration of k1 f1x plus minus k2 f2x plus minus plus minus kn fnx dx equal to k1 into integration of f1x dx plus minus k2 integration of f2x dx plus minus plus minus kn integration of fnx dx. Result 1. Integration of f of x dx equal to capital F of x plus c. Then integration of f of ax plus b dx equal to f of ax plus b divided by a plus c. Example 1. Evaluate integration of 7x minus 2 the whole square dx. Solution. Let I equals to this term, that is I equals to integration of 7x minus 2 the whole square dx. Now we integrate this term, we get 7x minus 2 the whole raised to 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 into 7 plus c. Here we apply the formula of x raised to n, and integration of x raised to n equals to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, and here the answer is equal to 7x minus 2 the whole raised to 3 upon 21 plus c. Example 2. Evaluate integration of 11 minus t upon 3 the whole raised to 7 plus 40 plus 5 the whole raised to 4 into dt. Solution. I equals to integration of 11 minus t upon 3 the whole raised to 7 dt plus integration of 40 plus 5 the whole raised to 4 dt. This is equals to 11 minus t upon 3 the whole raised to 7 plus 1 upon 7 plus 1 into minus 3 plus 4t plus 5 the whole raised to 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 into 1 upon 4 plus c. Here we apply the same formula of x raised to n, and this is equals to minus 3 upon 8 into 11 minus 3 t upon 3 the whole raised to 8 plus 1 upon 20 plus 40 plus 5 the whole raised to 5 plus c. Next example, evaluate integration of 1 upon 6x plus 5 the whole raised to 4 minus 1 upon 8 minus 3x the whole raised to 9 into dx. Solution. I equals to integration of 6x plus 5 the whole raised to minus 4 dx minus integration of 8 minus 3x the whole raised to minus 9 dx, and this is equals to 6x plus 5 the whole raised to minus 3 upon minus 3 into 1 upon 6 minus 8 minus 3x the whole raised to minus 8 upon minus 8 into minus 1 upon 3 plus c. Here we apply the same formula of x raised to n, and another 1 upon 6 is the coefficient of x is 6. So here we multiply this term with 1 upon 6, and same for the next term, that is into minus 1 upon 3, that is coefficient of x, and the final answer is equal to minus 1 upon 18 into 1 upon 6x plus 5 the whole cube minus 1 upon 24 into 1 upon 8 minus 3x the whole raised to 8 plus c. Next example, evaluate integration of dx upon root x plus root x minus 2. Solution, I equals to integration of 1 upon root x plus root x minus 2 into root x minus root x minus 2 upon root x minus root x minus 2 dx. Here we multiply this term with root x minus root x minus 2, numerator and denominator. After multiplying this we get this is equals to integration of root x minus root x minus 2 upon x minus 2 dx. Here we apply the formula of a minus b into a plus b. This is equal to a square minus b square, and this is equals to 1 upon 2 into integration of root x minus root x minus 2 dx equals to 1 upon 2 into integration of x raised to half dx minus integration of x minus 2 the whole raised to half dx equals to 1 upon 2 into x raised to 3 upon 2 upon 3 upon 2 minus x minus 2 the whole raised to 3 upon 2 upon 3 upon 2 plus c. This is equals to 1 upon 3 into x raised to 3 upon 2 minus x minus 2 the whole raised to 3 upon 2 plus c. Thank you everybody for watching my video. Thank you.